My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. It's basically this. Buy, sell, profit, repeat, 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 all while dealing with this.
Stop it, stop.
So Sue and I just walked into this antique shop and the front is just loaded down with lamps. This guy is just buying a ton of lamps and I'm like, no. Hopefully there's still some here and he didn't take them all, so I guess we'll look, see if we can find some. But if not, we'll end up with something cooler than lamps. As if there's anything cooler than lamps. That's exactly what I just said, Sue. There is nothing cooler. Except maybe that Bambi right there. That Bambi is way cooler than lamps. Did you see Bambi? Oh my god, can I get it without breaking anything? I'm like super tall, but... Oh, I got it, yes. Oh my god.
Is that a Bambi or a Rudolph?
Oh my god, I don't even know, but I love it. That is so cool.
How much is he?
68, 20% off. This is a beautiful Kutani bowl. And unfortunately, it's been repaired. God, probably at least $100. Probably a lot more.
Yeah.
Probably. But not in this condition. And they only want 35. Sorry, guys. I've spotted something.
Oh my word, what is it?
It's a black cat and it is so cool.
It is.
It is cool.
Yes.
I think you should come home with me. What do you think?
You're good with animals.
I'm good with critters, and I think...
Yeah, I know. Ordinarily that means something very different, but your sense of valuable animals is strong, so...
Of course, I love quilts. Don't be silly. I also love Scotty dogs. Look at him. He's so regal. Oh my goodness. Is today just going to be the day of critters? Because he might come home with me. I don't know what he's made out of though. It's like a paper mache? It doesn't feel like paper mache to me. So what do you think of this guy?
Oh, that's a cute little piece. Got some damage, but...
He's adorable.
He is.
Kind of like this. This is adorable.
It's got a pierced nose. To quote Porcelain, creepy.
Oh man, and for those of you who don't know who Porcelain is, my daughter liked the word porcelain so much that she's decided to change her name to Corcelain. I'm not sure where the K came from, but it does sound kind of nice.
Oh yes,
maybe,
what an improvement.
Maybe we will
Julia.
legally change your name to Corcelain. Now the trick to this booth is not tripping over any of the porcelain. It's kind of like a game. And if you trip, you lose. So Sue's back here with her cane and hopefully she does not trip. Let's see how she does.
Oh, come on now.
Yes, now the pressure's on.
Yeah, exactly.
Careful, careful, there's a blanket.
I know.
What if you're really bad if you actually do trip?
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
Trip.
Okay, all right.
Besides, if I do, you're gonna have to catch me.
Drop the camera.
How are you gonna feel?
Oh my god.
I know.
The whole internet will know that I'm not.
You just laughed while I... which I wouldn't blame you for at this point.
Oh
Is this
man.
Like out there or what?
These guys are so cool and they've been here forever. Forever and ever. They could be yours for this much. Really neat. I would love to come across a set of those at a thrift shop for $10. Oh gosh, and there is no discount. Oh, 30% off.
Oh, what are we looking at?
Oh,
30% off.
we're looking at this set for $2,100 and trying to calculate in our heads what 30% off is.
Well, that's the third, so it's about $700. So that's about $1,500.
Let's do it. Just kidding. Let's keep going.
Thank God. Wait till my heart stops racing.
I found one. I found one of the little Japanese creepy dolls. Right there. I told you I would for $35. It is a little bit creepy. It just stares into your soul. Do you see it staring so?
Yeah.
Into your soul.
Oh, it's staring into your soul, but the fact is I definitely see it. It's got soul love. Barbie stuff.
It's more or less Ken stuff. I feel like the Ken stuff isn't as great as Barbie.
No, it is not. However,
And Ken seems to be missing something.
whoa.
Whoa, he seems to be missing multiple somethings.
Rather
Look, he doesn't
a
even
lot.
have a foot. Or a head.
No, this is newer stuff. You can tell because ordinarily it snaps in Velcro.
What about that cool Michael Jackson glove?
Whoa. Yeah. No, you're right about that. Ken clothes and Skipper clothes, Ken dolls and Skipper dolls are not as valuable as Barbie. The same thing with Midge dolls, because the clothes are the same. Not as valuable as Barbie. In general, that's the way it usually is with the sidekick dolls.
14, that's lame. I thought it was gonna be a 13.
Oh, yeah, if you went out and dug in a pretty, you could find that for free.
Did you just make a friend, Sue?
No. But this is very...
That is a soul starer right there.
That's...
Make sure you flip her back upside down so she's like not staring.
There.
Go back to sleep, doll. You're creepy.
They
Good
are
job.
strange.
I think that Andrew could totally rock these if I were to buy these for him for his birthday.
I'm sorry, beg your pardon?
I think Andrew could rock these for his birthday.
I think... Stop talking to you.
What? Why would you think that? And here we have a beautiful wallpaper roller lamp. We've gotten ourselves into trouble with these before, Sue, haven't we?
We have. Depends on how much it is.
45.
Too much.
Too much. You heard it from her, folks.
Well, if you can get these at a deal, a good discount, they will sell.
You mean not like the one I just dropped $150 on and then realized after the fact that it was a wallpaper lamp and then I just lost money on it?
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, I paid to learn on that one. Well, this might seem a little silly, but there's definitely a market for things that are parrot. I know, it's kind of silly, but there's a lot of stuff that sells. People like buying parrot stuff, like plates, parrot plates, and parrot planters, and parrot
Yeah, just
stuff.
parrots.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, look at that doggy. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. I get distracted way too easily.
Never sell as well as a parrot will.
He wouldn't. If he was a parrot, he would sell way better than being a dog, is all that we're saying right now. And he's definitely $5. Oh, I just can't help myself. I just can't. He's coming with me. Well, this right here is a Blendo pitcher. Now, Blendo is a glass company out of West Virginia. I'm not sure of all the details, but I do know they're from West Virginia. A set of that sells for like 40 or 50 bucks, but the really valuable one to look for is actually pink and black together. That one sells for pretty good money, but besides that, you know, if you find it at a Salvation Army or garage sale. You might want to pick it up because it makes okay money. This guy, on the other hand, I don't know what he's worth. I don't really know anything about him except for the fact that he has a really creepy smile.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit?
Well, I'm trying to figure out, he looks like he's wearing a monk's robe, but he looks like he's wearing a pirate's hat. So I think he is Brother Pirate. I think you may be right about that,
and I think he ate a little bit too much. Or maybe he got into the wine.
Oh, there you go.
That is the Thing of Nightmares right there. I don't know why he has black lips. Are you ready for this? Watch. Alright, we lost Sue. We gotta go find her. I hate when we lose Sue. And I just found these Wizard of Oz dolls. I have no idea what they want for them. I haven't even looked yet. But they are super cool. Oh, $75 for the set. They're pretty cool. I don't know how old they are. They're probably not too old. Very neat though. Well, I did just take a minute to look them up. And the entire set with like everyone, not just the main characters, sells for like $100. But just these guys sell for like 25. I'm glad we didn't do that. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't even know what to say about that. And Stu's nowhere near to poke fun at it, so we're gonna keep going. I absolutely adore this booth, and it is so fun because we're here and it's like pretty much Halloween. Goodness, look at this place. So cool. I just love this booth. So I think I might be taking this guy home with me. I've decided I need more Halloween-y stuff in my Etsy shop. So what's more Halloween-y than a jack-o'-lantern? Am I right, Sue?
I agree. And I also feel that's a good choice because he's got character and he's substantial. It's not, you know, crap. I mean, this is a nice ceramic.
And don't forget,
oh, and
he's a lamp.
Well, not only that, he's a lamp.
Okay, well, instead of filming our wrap up in the line for Starbucks, we're gonna do it right here because Sue got something pretty big that you need to see because you do. Here we go.
This is a print by a turn-of-the-century era artist called Frank Moss Bennett. His work is usually signed in either the lower left corner, as here, or the lower right. It was often signed F.M. Bennett. Now, Bennett made his career following the First World War painting portraits of dead loved ones, people who had died in the First World War. He would paint their portraits, and he was good enough to earn a decent living. Then after that, he got involved in painting this whole series, extensive series of English hunt scenes from 17th, 18th century. This one appears to be late 18th century, and they're wonderfully detailed. If you look at the faces, you can see that he was originally a portrait artist. The key about this is I just paid $10 for this very large print. I can take this right now, put it on eBay for $50 or $60 and get it overnight. I've seen these go for as much as $200, $250. They are not originals. If you see one of these, no matter how well done it looks, it's not an original.
Are you sure, Sue?
I am sure. There are thousands of these prints out there. They became incredibly popular during the period between the First and Second World Wars, when we had the Great Depression, and people were looking for a throwback to a more financially secure era, that whole gentleman's smoking club look. And it was as if everybody could have a little bitty piece of Balmoral Castle in their little modest Kansas City living room. That was the impetus behind these purchases. It's good quality art for prints. And keep in mind, they were very well done. They were usually framed by major New York City art houses. Nicely done. This, a little bit of scratch cover in that frame is going to be fine, but a little antiquing doesn't hurt either. Also, keep in mind, these are already 70 to 80 years old, so they are fast approaching that little jump between vintage and genuine antique. If you find one for a good price, buy it. It will be worth it.
Awesome sauce. You also got a quilt.
Oh, yes. Let's take a look at this. This is what you want to look at when you are buying a quilt.
All right, you guys talk loud because of all this.
Yes. Okay. When you're buying a quilt, there are a couple of things you're looking for. The condition of the fabric. You want it to be in good condition, not worn, not frayed. And the stitch line.
Stitch line
you
is
want
amazing
a
on this.
beautiful little hand-done stitch line. Now, we're very lucky because we are in Amish country, and we can come up with beautiful quilts like this, usually for a song. People in other parts of the country can't. This is a crib quilt or a lap robe. I don't know how old it is. I am going to guess that it is not too old. But you can't really judge on condition because these quilts very often went into hope chests. So they would have been packed in cotton fabric, dropped in a hope chest, and they might never have seen the light of day again. That's the interesting thing about quilts. My guess is this is not very old, but it's very well done.
It is.
And remember, it's that stitch line you want to see. You want to see smooth, delicate, even stitches. It's always nice if you have differences in color. That makes it more interesting. And this is a nice one because it's got some nice, it's colorful, but it's got nice neutral tones. I could easily see this on a boy's bed.
I like it. Now, I have the ceramic pumpkin that you can't see. I have the black cat, and I have the little doggy. And I spent $23, something close to that. So it wasn't a horrible day. I did get a couple things.
And
but
what we have here, we're gonna have some fun. Jocelyn, why don't you tell us what this is? Let's see if we can trick her. What is it?
Rose medallion.
Almost. Rose mandarin. Remember, mandarin was all people. Exactly.
Yes.
Now, this appears to be a newer piece. I don't recognize the mark. I got it because rose mandarin is incredibly rare. And this is not, it's not one of the typical antique rose mandarin pieces. It's newer. I got it just 'cause. But I figured for $5, I don't have a rose mandarin piece in my collection because they are so very, very rare. Well, I do now.
Ta-da!
And she remembered, because it's people, it's rose mandarin.
And if it's no people, it's rose canton, right? So,
That's right.
see? All right. Well, I think that's about it for today. We're gonna go grab our Starbucks and be done with this. I have to pack for New England tomorrow. So, all right, we will catch you next time.
See you later.
Bye. Little baby one.
Me too.
Oh my God. What was that? funny. Oh my god. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Crazy Lamp Lady, and if you happen to spot something that you just can't live without, I've put a link to her Etsy store down in the description.